Hello, dear Pisces. Welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing and supporting my channel. Okay, this is your reading for mid-November 2019. It's a 4-card spread, and therefore it's going to be a quicker reading than usual. Hope that you're all doing very well. Let's take your reading, dear Pisces. So we've got 3 cards that just opened up. Justice, we've got the Tower, and we've got the 6 of Cups. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. And I just did the Aquarius reading. They had the 3 same cards. No, actually not 3. They didn't have the 6 of Cups. They had these 2 cards. So let's see what else we've got. What is crowning your reading? What's on your mind? We've got the Ace of Cups. Glorious. And what is the outcome for Pisces, please, Spirit? And we've got the Knight of Swords. I'm going to take one more card quickly. And we've got the 3 of Wands. Very popular card. Mid-November. It's shown up a lot. And we've got the Emperor. So the Emperor as a general energy. The Emperor is a number 4. Number 4, the Emperor can be Taurus, can be Aries. Okay, very handsome indeed. This is the father. We do have the eagle here, which is very much, it depicts the intelligence of Aquarius, I would say. So this Emperor could be an Aquarius, could be a Taurus, or an Aries. Of course, if they are not the signs that this Emperor is, then they could just be strong placements in their chart. Now, dear Pisces, I did see the 5 of Swords underneath the Emperor here, and the 5 of Swords is a card of conflict, obviously, being conflicted. It's a 10 of Pentacles is beneath that. 5 of Swords is 3 people not being on the same page, 3 people in a competition trying to battle it out. But with the 5 of Swords, it always means that, of course, you've got the upper hand, you've got the swords in your hands. So it's a very, it can be quite challenging because swords are our perception. It's, words being thrown to each other. It's an argument. But again, it's very conflictual. It can mean that there is tough competition in what you are dealing with. And having the Tower here in your foundation, which is for me, this is Uranus in Taurus. So Uranus is breaking down anything that hasn't been of value, anything that hasn't been anything that needed to be changed. If you think of Taurus, they don't change easily. They're quite very, very slow moving. They get comfortable, okay? They get comfortable. So Uranus, even though it's in fall in Taurus, it doesn't like to be there. It's doing I think it's doing us all justice, because if we've gotten comfortable in a situation, or if someone else has gotten comfortable in a situation with us, then, Uranus is the future. It's the change. It's the ingenious thought. It's Taurus is also our money house, and Uranus can be sudden, abrupt. Even doesn't mean it has to be negative. It could be positive changes that are coming into our lives. Okay, so in the middle here and in the now position, you've got the Justice card. And these scales are balanced, obviously. Libra is the partnership house. Libra is the other people. It's partnerships. It's, trying to find the balance, being the mediator, let's say, if you are dealing with 2 different people. And, the 5 of Swords could speak of you're the meat in the sandwich. You're trying to mediate and bring in the balance between 2 other people. That could be the case. And your intelligence, if this is your energy, your intelligence is what's bringing in the stability, because the Emperor is a number 4. He speaks of stability. 4s always speak of home and family. Now, the foundation is whatever's going on here is sitting on the Tower. So there is a surprising awakening, a surprising shift, a sudden shift happening here, right? And again, others say that this is Pluto. Pluto is moving direct in Capricorn, therefore the transformations are coming in. So again, something hasn't been built on solid ground, so therefore if you've gotten comfortable in something or you haven't been able to do something on your own, this is the divine coming in and saying, I'm going to bring justice into your life because there's been an injustice, let's say, an injustice because there may have been some sort of an illusion that you've been dealing with. And why am I saying illusion? Because we've got the Ace of Cups and the 6 that equals the 7 of Cups, which is the illusion. Now your ruling planet Neptune will be moving direct end of the month. So those rose-colored glasses, the clarity will be coming through. Now in the recent past, 6 of Cups, you've been dealing obviously with a soulmate connection. This could be someone that's come back from the past. We've got Mercury retrograding in the sign of Scorpio. Mercury is deep into that Scorpionic energy, that Scorpio environment where, you know, it's dark, it's the occult, it's magical, it's very, very deep and very, very hidden, very private. Now, let's not forget Scorpio is also about intimacy and other people's money coming from other sources. It's also the house of commitment, sharing on an emotional and sexual level. So when we share our emotional self, we're sharing our deepest and most taboo thoughts, right? So again, of course, I suppose we could say that you could be dealing with someone who's got strong Scorpio in their sign. All right. And the 6 of Cups also does speak of going back to the innocent times, having children. Maybe some of you have children, and children are, of course, our first priority. You could be, and this is in the recent past, you may have felt like you were, you felt that euphoria that you felt once upon a time in your childhood. Maybe this is what's showing up here in the recent past. This is the deep past, okay? And this is circling around your foundation, your home area, right? So this, I suppose this could be, and because of Mercury retrograde, I don't know why, but this is taking me back to the time when you were a child. And I do feel that something that happened within your family situation, some sort of a divorce, a legal situation, something like that. It feels as though that's coming back to the surface. This could be, of course, your childhood conditioning. If you were in a competitive or imbalanced environment when you were growing up, then obviously these could be scars that are coming back from your childhood. So what's on your mind is, what you're hoping to find is the beginning of, this is what you are hoping for, striving for. Ace of Cups, you're hopefully giving love to yourself. You're in a position of loving yourself first. And this could be the shift, obviously, that is happening for you. And that's where you're coming into balance. Some of you may be working in the legal field, I feel. You may be a counselor. I do see children here. I see justice, the justice of peace, legalities. I also see, as I said, Uranus in Taurus, self-worth. So some of you may be working towards a very important cause where because you've been burnt, let's say, quote unquote burnt when you were a child, your offer to others and will be to try and bring in the balance. You will be the mediator in many situations like that. And that is something that will be giving you a lot of love, that will be giving you satisfaction and the feeling of self-worth, that you are worthy of love because of what you give out to others that are in need. But that's not for all of you, obviously. Obviously. So with the Knight of Swords here, I do feel that this is the Aquarius energy. Okay, and this can be communication, quick action, quick change, obviously. So we've got, of course, we've got Three of Wands here as well, which is hurry up and wait. So look at all those birds coming through. The news is coming in quickly. That the work that you've done is quickly. You will communicate about that. You've been waiting for those ships to come through. And when I say those ships, it can be in relation to work. You're receiving something, because this would be in the career section. You're receiving something that and I feel that there is recognition here that you've done a fine job, and you could be quickly moving into promotion. I don't know why I feel I need to say that. Your efforts are going to be rewarded, I feel here, and you're waiting on something to come in. Now, that's in career. If we're looking at your love life, we do have the Emperor here. As I said, the Emperor is someone who is quite challenging. He's not someone that is very open with his emotions. Very different energies from what you are, Pisces. You are all about unconditional love, whereas the Emperor, he is someone who's he has to be the one in charge. He's got to step on the toes of others that are not pulling their weight. So we want to have the Emperor on our side, not opposite us, right? So this is the general energy, and the general energy is saying that you are getting stable, but there is a cause that you are fighting for. Okay. Now, because the Emperor is the father, if this is your partner, he could be coming out of divorce. There may be children, obviously his children. You may have your own children. There is a family situation here, Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles, and there's the Aquarius card beneath that. Ten of Pentacles is a family situation. It's a marriage. It's a business owner, someone who brings in the dough, someone who provides for others. We've got the generations, right, with the Ten of Pentacles. So here we've got the Star. There's the Aquarius energy. Aquarius is the sign of the future. This could also be communication through social media, a card of wish fulfillment. I want to say that I feel that the Aquarian energy here is all about the intelligence. Intelligence. So could this Emperor have strong Aquarius in their chart? Yes, they could. But we've also got Pluto here, judgment. Okay, this is something that has died, something that has finished at some point in the past. But this is a resurrection. This was a wake-up call. A wake-up call, and I do feel that these two cards should be together. I'm going to put them there. And we did have the King of Pentacles there, which is probably the same person as the Emperor. I feel that this is your person. I feel that this is you finding your stability. There's been some sort of a wake-up call, some sort of a transformation and a resurrection of a situation. Maybe that was unjust in the past. I'm going to look at some more cards. What I'd like to do is, dear Pisces, I'm going to take 3 Lenormand. Now, the Emperor is very Saturnian. He's very strict. He's the elder. He's the boss. So he is someone who's been there, done that. He's become the Emperor because he's gone through the experiences of life himself. And therefore, there is a lot of wisdom there. And I feel as though you feel a sense of security with this Emperor. This could be someone that's had their own issues in the past, maybe still brushing up on the past, finishing the past, and hoping for the future, hoping for something more divine. Look at the similarities. There are similarities here. It looks like even, sorry, and why? Because the 3 of Wands can be Sagittarian energy for me. So could it be that you are from different worlds, different lands? Maybe you've been dealing with this Emperor through social media. You did have the Aquarius card there. Could this be someone that is from a foreign background? Because the Knight, this is someone that's coming in on their horse. Let's take 3 Lenormand for you, dear Pisces. Okay, here we go. We've got the female, the feminine. If you are female, this is your energy. If you are a male watching, then this is your other half. Number 29, which equals an 11. I do feel that the number 11 is that new doorway, as I say always. This is the girl next door. This is someone who, she's holding a book, as you could see. She's someone who's done a lot of study, could be into writing, of course, could be a solicitor, someone who's spent many, many years in, study. And we do have an A here, so I don't know what that means for you. This is the girl next door, though. She's very, very placid, very easygoing. So I do feel, dear Pisces, that this is your energy mainly. Okay, let's see what else we've got. We've got the news. 2 and a 7 equal 9. These can be legal documents, of course, but this could also be communication, legal papers. And there is a 7 on that, so 7 is the divine for me. 2 and a 7 equal 9. 9 is the Hermit, which is Virgo energy. 9 is also the house of Sag. So, we've got a 32. Now, this is the moon. In the Lenormand, the moon can speak of unconditional love. Let's not look at the moon as being the same energies as the tarot. The moon is very motherly, very, very motherly, very unconditional where love is concerned. It's our psyche, of course. It's our inner self. So it's a card of emotion as well. I would not point to deception with this card at all. And again, it's very motherly. It's as though the universe is here for you, taking care of you, nurturing you. What is the moon? The moon rules the 4th house, and that can also speak of security. So I love this combination, I really do. The news that's coming through is going to be something that's proving to give you security. Now, number 5 is the Hierophant, which can speak of Taurus again. And the Hierophant can speak of commitment. It can speak of self-worth again. It can speak of values. So here we've got a number 8. Number 8, which 8 is the house of Scorpio. 8 is also the Strength card, I need to say. And the Strength card does speak of courage. It speaks of trust, trusting in your inner strength, your ability to manifest, to be patient. And you might be the pillar of strength for others, but it's not to say that we don't all need someone to hold up our roof, to be the pillar of strength for us. Okay. And you do have the Emperor here, so I love that for you, Pisces. I really do. I really, really love that for you. I'm going to take now the Twin Flame Oracle, and let's see what's going on for you in your love life. I will take a couple more cards here in the spread. We've got Received. So the Received is, all right, I get it. Okay. Something has been received. This could be, of course, news. This could be a message through the divine. I've received the message. I've received the clarity, of course, as well, because the sword that this knight holds is a sword of clarity. And if we look at the Justice card, it looks like another sword again. And we're talking about truth. We're talking about successful severing ties with the past, successful justice. Okay, because that's what Libra is all about. It's all about, and I've got too many cards here. The top card was called Lessons. So yes, we're all going through our lessons in this lifetime. Let's take another card here. And we have free will, which is beautiful. Free will, on your own free will. And there's a sense of freedom in this card. Why? Because he's spreading his arms. He's got the universe behind him. Free will, right? So you are free to act in whichever way you need. Now, the Justice here can also speak of someone receiving their freedom from a situation that was quite toxic in the past. I feel I need to say. Let's take another card. I feel that these documents here will free up free your hands up. It is the red tape, as we say, the documents. So keep the faith that they will come in if you're waiting on any legal documents that will bring in the freedom for you to act. And we've got, wow, okay, we've got 3 cards. 4, oh wow, okay, well, the universe is just throwing cards at me, piles of cards. I'm going to take this. So there was, let me say, a sense of grief. There was a sense of grief here because someone was trying to get freed by a situation and they didn't believe that it would happen. Look at the grey, look at the green. So there was a glimmer of hope at some stage. But then all of a sudden, again, we went dark and gloomy here. Next was Metamorphosis, which is Scorpio. So whatever news has been found by Mercury retrograding in those depths of Scorpio will bring the transformation. This will bring the change. And look at those butterflies. Look at the moon again. Some of you may have received news, messages from Spirit. Now, I want to say that this could also be, what I feel here is that for those of you that have lost someone in the past, could have been a father figure. Again, it could have been Taurus, Aries, or someone that was very Saturnian, someone that was very intelligent. This could even be a grandfather, someone who was like a father figure to you. And I don't know why, but I feel that they were ill and they were freed. They were freed once the day came when they were passing on. And that's why we've got the grief card here and the Metamorphosis. which they've turned into spirit, and I feel that they may be sending you messages. I really do feel that they're sending you messages. And we've got the surrender, and I just got the goosebumps. We've got the surrender card, which is Pisces, Neptune. So it's saying surrender to the energy, surrender to the metamorphosis and the transformation. Big dreams. Big dreams is Neptunian energy. There's the moon again. Now the big dreams is you may be receiving messages through your dreams. Beneath the water, there is this huge whale, okay? And a whale in a dream can speak of strength, major strength. And I feel that the messages that are going to come through for you through your dreams, and this is not only for one person, you all have to pay attention to your dreams. And I feel that you probably will be receiving some answer, something through your dreams that's going to bring you a lot of happiness here, emotional fulfillment. The cup is full and it's running over. It's, overflowing. So, and what also these cards are telling me, that for those of you that have been trying, you've been pushing, if you've been dealing with this emperor and they've been very stern and very hard, not very open emotionally. Why? Because the emperor has got so much on his plate. Maybe they're just very busy with business. Maybe they've got their own family issues. If you've been trying to get closer to this emperor, I feel that it's been stop, start, stop, start. I do feel that though, once you surrender, send your wishes out to the divine. Surrender to the divine. Just let it go. If you feel as though you've put in the effort, you've tried your hardest, and nothing is happening, well, it's saying that you need to wait. Hurry up and wait, because the news is coming through. The news is coming through that you will manifest. 3 of Wands, expansion and growth. You've done the work. You've done the groundwork. Now just sit back, relax, and wait. Because whales are very serene. They're very slow moving. They don't come in quickly. Okay? Surrender. Very much like the Hanging Man. What I'd like to do is take a couple of cards on your spread here, just for a bit more information. Now, for some of you, the Emperor could have been a mother. It doesn't have to be a masculine, because we've got the moon, which is very feminine. Let's take a card on that Ace of Cups. What's that all about? Oh, wow. Competition in love. Competition and conflict. A lot of competition here. Now, that's really funny that we've got the 5 of Swords, which does hold 3 people. There could be a couple of you out there that are closing the door on your past, obviously. Maybe with an air sign. Maybe with an air sign. Could be a Libra. And you're waiting on a fire sign. The Emperor, more than likely. Let's take a card on the Justice card. I want to look at the Justice card, and I want to look at the Emperor as well. And we've got the 5 of Cups. Yep. Another 5. 5s are always conflict. We've got the 6 of Cups in the recent past, and then we've got the 5 of Cups. So this is, I want to say, counting your blessings. At least you've got those 2 cups that are still standing there. Not all is lost, dear Pisces. Not all is lost. Sorry if you can't see it clearly. Still trying to brush up on my technical issues. Let's look at this Emperor. 7 of Cups. Wow. Confusion. So now we've got 5, 6, 7 of Cups. Okay, I would say more than likely that this Emperor probably came into your life when you were in a state of confusion. Okay, now for some of you, you may be the Emperor, of course. Let's take one more on that Seven of Cups. And, you know, the Seven of Cups, which is Neptune, is divine love. This is probably your other half, your soulmate. Okay, you're being given choices with this Emperor. And you know what? It's always good to be able to have choices. It is a 7, which is a divine calling. It is divine. Okay, maybe, and I want to say that this Emperor is coming into your life to save the day. Now, you may be saving others' lives in what you offer to the community. The Emperor is coming in to save your life, and I don't mean that literally. It's a metaphor, okay? Just like we say, the hero comes in to save the day. This is your hero. Let me take another card. And we've got the High Priestess. And you need to trust in that. You really need to trust in that. Okay, she's holding a key. She's holding that key. Now, she is the moon goddess. Again, could be that this person is coming into your life or came into your life with the new moon in Pisces. Will be, maybe. For some of you, it could be the last new moon in Pisces. For others of you, it could be in 2020, in the beginning of 2020. So the new moon in Pisces, obviously, with the High Priestess. For others of you, this could have been with the new moon in Virgo, which was not long ago, in September, end of August. So it's either late February that this person will be showing up, or with the, as I said again, with the new moon in Virgo, which wasn't long ago. Now, the High Priestess is very spiritual. You need to trust that. You need that to know that there is a connection here. And there's a lot of telepathy in the High Priestess. Okay? Some of you obviously have got the power of the High Priestess. Okay? Look at the Neptunian energy. Very spiritual indeed. Now, I'm going to say there is a very strong familiarity. And I do feel that this... Why am I saying this? Because we've got two different energies. And I do feel that your energy is the High Priestess. Oh, dear. So the High Priestess is your energy, and the Seven of Cups is the Emperor's energy. So there is a soft spot in this Emperor. They may have a strong persona up for the world, but they've got a soft spot to them. And this is a soulmate connection. With the Six of Cups here, yes, this is a soulmate connection. It's a divine union. Okay, was there anything else that I wanted to mention here? Okay, with the because we've got the Justice card in the now position, and Mars is transiting through Libra. Not very strong there. I do believe that. I do believe that now that Mars will be moving into Scorpio, we're all going to have much more energy, because that's its rulership. We're going to have much more energy to dig deep with Mars in Scorpio. And Scorpio is all about transformation and change. So if you've still got a battle on your hands, or if you are conflicted, about whether you need to fill your own cup, okay, if your cup was not filled by this more than likely Libran individual, then this is like saying someone else is going to fill your cup. So this could be, yes, someone from your past. When I say someone from your past, could be a soulmate connection. For a lot of you, of course, this could be someone that is familiar that you already know, but there hasn't been a relationship. This is what's on your mind. And if there is a difference in age, if they are a little bit older, that's what could be conflicting you as well. But age does not matter where the hearts are concerned. Where the connection is concerned, age is not a factor. It's an illusion, really, because the soul doesn't age. The soul is always very youthful, like a child. Okay, dear Pisces. So I think I will leave it at that. I'd like to thank you all so very much for being here, for taking the time out. I'd like to thank you from the bottom of my heart for all that you do for my channel. And I'm so looking forward to Neptune moving direct. That's going to behoove you, obviously, and all of us, but mainly you, because Neptune is your ruling planet. So the rest of November is going to be absolutely beautiful. Looking forward to the energies. Jupiter hitting the galactic center. The divine is open and listening. Just ask for what you want. That's happening on the 19th, depending on where you are in the world. So ask the divine. The heavens are open. So thank you again. Love and light. Bye-bye.